Keep going, guys. Keep cheering.
Before we introduce ourselves, this is the biggest crowd I've ever seen at my house.
Thank you.
Kelly Shryock, everybody, but let's get it started right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kenny Conversation, brought to you by Jegs, the leader in high-performance aftermarket car parts. Remember to go to jegs.com for everything you need to fix your car up or even that hot rod that you have at your house.
That's right.
That's right. We probably got 1,000 people here, and man, we are packed and we're excited. So this is the Kenny Wallace Open House. The boss is next door, my wife. But this next guest is somebody that I admire, look up to, the great Kelly Shryock. How you doing, Kelly?
I'm doing really good. I was when we couldn't get up your hill here, I had to walk up. I thought I was going to die, but
you know what I find, Kelly? The older we get, it's like when we're racing the race car, we're okay. Just don't make me run.
definitely.
All right, so you called and you said, Herman, I'm thinking about stopping by your place, and you probably figured it wouldn't be difficult. When you showed up and you saw these people, what did you think?
No, when you sent that text, I was thinking, no. But this is pretty cool to be part of this. So we just got to bump through it here and try to get your questions answered the best I can.
All right. Kelly Shryock, 9-time USMTS champion, 158 wins. This year, 2025, IMCA stock car champion. Let's start right there for a minute. I followed you. How hard was it to win this championship compared to the other 9 in USMTS? How hard is stock car compared to mods?
Well, so our points deal goes back to with USMTS is a little different. A lot more points involved per position. And, you know, my dad, I didn't get him a long time to help me with racing, but some of his information is number 1, have fun. Yeah. Number 2, do the best you can. And number 3, load that race car up in one piece.
Yeah.
Knowing that always the fastest car doesn't win.
Yeah.
So throughout my points chasing for like USMTS and track points and such, that was my motto. But in the IMCA world, you throw out your worst finishes. You get 25 of your best 50 finishes. So once you get down to getting enough wins, you got to run a second. If you run a second, you might not gain any points. You win, you throw out a second, you gain 1 point. So you go to a race that's got a lot of cars and you run second, you gain no points on your competitor.
You can never do good enough. You need to win all the time.
It's a I don't know Kyle Busch, but when second place is first loser, second place is definitely first loser because you don't gain no points on that on your competitor guys.
So that's the way it is for us in UMP.
It's a tough battle to be able to get. You got to win. You got to win. Yeah.
How many do they take your 30 best?
Like 25 of 50 nights.
Okay, so here's your stats.
Yes.
21 feature wins and 44 starts this year. 33 top 3s, 36 top 5s. Here's the big one. 40 top 10s. So that means there was only 4 races that you were outside of top 10. I bet you remember those races.
We had a couple little issues for sure, and you know, and what was fortunate for us in our chase was it was the 05 car, the guy that we were chasing. We could have run 50 nights. He kind of gave us a break. He runs second 6 times of his last 7 or 8 races.
Wow. Yeah.
So if he would have won, that would have put a lot more pressure on us.
Right.
But luckily, for our sake, that he run second, and then he couldn't throw out a second, so he didn't gain no points on us. So we were kind of sitting there waiting if we needed to go race some more. But we had 6 nights left. We could have raced some more if we would have needed to, but we didn't need to. So it worked out for us.
You got there's a lot to say about this championship run because you're running along, and then you said you threw a monkey wrench in your own situation.
Most definitely.
You decided to build your own race car.
Yes.
Now, was this your
stock car from the ground up. We were selling the B&B cars and racing them for the previous 4 or 5 years.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then clicked off like 8-10 wins with that thing. And then we weren't up in the points because we didn't have we maybe got a chance at this, and brought our new car out, won with it right away, struggled with it some, and then
he's got like 3 employees, and he's the love of my life. So Schrader is going to race longer than me because he likes to operate at a high level. Me, I don't like employees because I don't want to disappoint them. If I hire somebody, there's going to be a day I'm going to go, hey, it's over. And it's going to be a crushing blow to them and me. So I keep my stuff dumbed down on purpose. But I have to have total control of my race car.
Herm,
Everything. Are we ready?
It brought us back live. So you want to try live one more time?
Not really.
Okay, well, we're live now. Why don't we try it one more time?
Okay, we're
Because,
try live one more
well, it's
time.
already live. We're live now.
So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But I don't like the way this is morphing. I'm becoming too well known for media, and I'm just no different from you guys. I'm just drinking beer. You know? Hey, who do you think's going in the dome? And all of a sudden, it's like it's getting a little too much. But what do you all want me to do? Hey. And talk. All right, we're going to keep going.
So
okay,
you're still live. They can hear you right now.
Okay, good.
And,
this is great. This is good for the show. Okay, so Charlie's incredible editing up. So if you ever watch this, and y'all are listening right now, you won't notice nothing because Charlie's the best at it. All right, so I admire you, but I like to talk racing with you. So this year, I won a couple championships, nothing like you went through, but I had gangsters racing me.
It's still difficult on just track championship like you did. I mean, it's still.
Here's what I'll talk to you about, the mindset of going after a championship. I come down to the last night, and I'm racing a guy named Rick Canoyer, who, I mean, is hardcore, drives harder than me. The last night, he's beating on my ass. I pull over and let him go. He's leading the race, and I'm running third, but I got to run third.
You know where you have to finish?
I know where I got to finish. The last lap, he's going to win. I'm going to run third, and I win it. The last lap, he gets past. He runs second, I run third. I laid my head in my headrest, and I had to run a mean cushion. So my question to you is this. When you go after those championships and they get intense, like what I just went through, don't pop the nose. And I won by 7 points. What is that like?
Well, so normally that is definitely difficult, but in my case, we had to win.
You had to win.
We had to win because we had to.
You're mentally stronger than most people. Most people can't do that.
Very stressful. We won our last. I don't even know how many. Like the last 5 out of 6, and it was the most stressful time in racing I've ever had because we had to win. Second place didn't do us no good. But normally on our USMTS stuff, or like you said, you know where you need to finish. You need to finish third. The guy can win, and you're good. In our case, we had to win, and that's just very difficult.
So just comparing. When I would go home, that was my worst time for me. I'd sleep, I'd think about it. Be in the shower, I'd think about it. I'd go to eat, I'd think about it. To me, the comfort zone was when I pulled on the racetrack.
Most definitely. And, racing our stock car before was just go have fun. And then we won. Well, then all of a sudden this championship picture come into play. And now I didn't have fun racing for it. So I'm going to get back to having fun racing.
Okay. I love this, Kelly, because this year I went about 75% through the year. And I'm comparing with you right now. This is about you. But I like to compare. So it became so miserable at the end of the year because I felt like if I didn't do it, I didn't accomplish what I wanted so bad.
Right.
So I got it, and I said, okay, that's it. Next year.
Miss the first 2 nights. Then you don't have to worry about
on
it.
Purpose.
On purpose.
Yes. I am. Like, I'm going to go on the Cal Petty charity ride, run the whole deal. Yes. Take weeks off on purpose. So you're going to take yourself out.
I really, it's just too stressful to do. We don't, again, my dad said, have fun. I didn't have fun racing for this. Because it would have been such a disappointment if we didn't, like you said, if we didn't get it, it would have been a huge disappointment.
I love other things in life. I love racing the most. But I read a baseball book. I love the Cardinals. And our best manager, Tony La Russa, he said, I go to the stadium to get my gut tore out. And I'm like, I can relate to that. Is there something about us doing what's so difficult?
Well, I think part of it is not to say my sister hates me talking about our age, but our age is a factor here.
Yeah.
And we're racing against these young guys that are up on the wheel. Not to say we can't be up on the wheel for our full race, but I still tend to take a little breather once in a while, knowing that we got to get to the end of this thing and still have all the wheels on my race car.
Yeah. Well, I admire you. I think you're the best, and I got so much to talk to you about. Congratulations on that hard-earned championship.
That was pretty cool.
That's a big deal.
Really cool.
Let's go to the beginning. I first learned of you from Clint Boyer. Kind of like Schrader and myself, we brag on you because you're the realist. You're so hardcore. It's even, I mean, it's hard to get your hands clean.
You can't. Yeah.
Show the people your hands. Go like this.
Working man's
Those
hands
are working
for sure.
man hands.
Yeah.
Take the red tin snips,
just,
cut some 060 tubing.
Broken. Just got this. This one's just healing on my thumb. Took the grinder across
God
there and
almighty.
went to the skin, but you just put a Band-Aid, grab some black tape and wrap around it and
Keep digging.
keep digging. Yeah.
So Clint Boyer was in a body shop, and he was running mods, and he was winning at Lakeside in Kansas. And I first heard about you from Clint Boyer.
So he was previous of my own business. I worked for Bob Harris and Harris Auto Racing.
Oh my God, I had
building cars for 20 years, just shy of 20 years with Harris. Yes, sir.
So that's how Clint knew of you.
So Clint had Harris cars when he was racing the dirt tracks around Lakeside and such.
Is Clint a natural talent, or did he have to become good? Did he make himself good? What's your opinion on Clint Boyer, the dirt racer?
He was a good racer, but I beat him every time we raced him.
That's why.
I had to say that.
But that's why Clint
Clint was a good
on you.
racer, and Clint was had to do the right people to get hooked up to the direction he was heading, and it was pretty cool to have him in a car in the Harris days. In fact, I think the car he shows at his shop is the Harris car that we'd built back in the day. So I think that one car he has is his original Harris car. Then we went on our own and started to skyrocket business, and then Clint got a car, and Schrader got a car, and that was pretty cool to have them guys in our cars for sure.
You see right here, my dad, Illinois Stock Car Hall of Fame. Dad, Russ Wallace won over 400 features. You know, he was the guy around here. We grew up with people hating us, and it was just part of it. My mom and myself, we would fight because they hated my dad. He'd win 11 features in a row over at Granite. Did you ever have to go through people hating you, or did everybody always love you?
Well, it started out with, again, a little with my dad's story. My dad won a lot. My dad was a natural race car driver, similar to your status. As a little kid, watching and hearing people boo your dad, it's very difficult.
Hated it.
It was bad.
They wished my dad to burn to death. That's
terrible.
Here I am, 62
terrible.
years old, and I remember somebody going, I wish that Wallace would burn to death. And I'm like,
right. So my dad would get booed, and as a young kid, I just couldn't understand that. And so my dad knew Doug Wolfgang. And,
Wolfie.
Wolfie back in the day was winning every race he was in, and people were just booing him like crazy. So my dad talked to him, and Wolfgang gave him some information. Take the energy, turn it around, and run with it.
Yeah.
And so my dad and my mom was able to translate that to us as kids. And I kid you not, when my dad started doing that, racing become a lot funner again when the people were booing, because then he would literally, Kenny, when he would get out of the car and he would raise his hands,
taunt him.
You would swear God just spoke. And then he had a lot of fun with that. So when I first started racing, my success was not very good. To the point where, bless my mom's heart, she literally asked me, are you sure you want to be a race car driver?
Because your dad was so good.
My dad was so good. And my mom, I was thinking, yeah, I want to be a race car driver. But she was trying to politely tell me that. Quit. I'm terrible.
Your dad's horrible. Your dad's the greatest.
Yeah. And then, unfortunately, we won our first race.
Yeah.
He had just got a ride with a late model team, and won like 5 out of 7 races. So I won my first race. So now it's finally time for me to, all right, old man, it's time for you to step aside.
He's going to teach you a lesson now.
He won on Saturday, and then he got killed on the Mondays.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I really am.
So I went and raced. The next couple of years, didn't win a race, and then finally, determination and hard work, and then we started winning some races, and then we kept moving on, and eventually, young people started booing me because
So now you knew how to deal with it.
Now I know how to deal with it and had fun with it. So.
Okay. I know this sounds crazy, but sometimes I say to myself, after listening to you talk about your dad, sometimes I say to myself, what is it about Shryock that I like so much? And you just reminded me. It was two things that drew me to you. So my dad was great.
My dad was my hero.
Okay, so to this day, you were the one that told me this. You literally looked at me and I said, who's that in your car? That's my dad. And you told me that every time you get in your race car, you take your hand and you go like this. You go like that. I do the same thing now. Is that Jerry Hoffman? Come here, Hoffman. Come here.
Oh my God.
Breaking news in the garage area. Jerry Hoffman, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, look at here. Okay.
Hello, Kelly. You're looking.
Okay, look here.
You don't even have no gray.
We're big
Look at
time.
that shit.
So hold on. Let's
Look at his.
let me. Hey, I got a little.
It
left.
looks like a. You gotta have the
Get
hair
it
like
ready for coffee with Kenny. Okay, hold on now. I got to congratulate you.
that. Thank you.
Everybody listen up. Jerry Hoffman just held the second biggest dirt race in American history.
For 2025.
Oh, now he's dumbing it down. How
Keep it perspective.
how many cars at the Turkey Bowl?
We had 525 different
Round of
entries.
applause, everybody.
And we got a new marketing
Tell
partner.
it. Is that good?
That's awesome.
That's pretty stout. Remember we used to go to Boone years ago, like in the 89, 90 back in then? There wasn't nothing like that. But what Boone's grew to what half of what Boone. So it's okay to run second to Boone, I feel.
I love you. You shaved
Thank you.
today. You look
Yep.
good.
I got a good night's sleep in Arnold, Missouri.
He's like
I got
me.
stories with Jerry, but I don't think we can
Well,
put them on,
well,
on this.
The deal with me,
Hey, I remember seeing Kelly Shryock
he out-talked me.
at an adult. Can I tell that? That's a clean story.
He's
Isn't it?
married.
I went.
He was at a porn shop.
No, he.
Hey, when you used to go to Amarillo, Texas, off to the left, they had these big, and I'm a curious guy. I'm not bi-curious. I like women, but they had these big silos as you come in. Hey, Kenny, wait, we got to open that later. You go into Amarillo, Texas, when you used to go to the 50,000 to win, they had these big silos. He knows, look at his ears. That said XXX. And we went by there a year or
He's
two and it
telling the
stopped.
truth.
Oh yeah.
Well, we went in there. Well, me, Drake, and there's a bunch of us went in there. We walked in there. There's old Kelly. He beat us
No,
there.
he was in there first.
No, he was first.
Hey,
That's my story.
as long as
It was an adult place.
And if you ever been in one with Jerry,
I don't mind to
come
ask
out-
questions.
you know,
yeah, exactly.
I don't mind to ask questions.
one of my, when you talk about racers, what do they do to relax? So I go into this casino at Marshalltown, Iowa. I go in there, and Kelly's at a slot, and he's got this piece of cardboard. I'm like, what is he doing? You remind me of my dad. When my dad would play cards, he didn't want to see the number. He wanted to see the color
Okay.
to taunt himself, to make the card game go longer. Kelly would take this piece of cardboard into the casino with him in the slots and explain to me, you told me what you were doing.
Just covering that last number up so you didn't know what the hell it was.
Cheap, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, he would make it go longer. It would make the game funner.
Exactly.
Well, listen to this, Kenny. We went to this place. It was huge. I mean, like huge. You could put your whole truck and trailer in there. Of course, Shryock had his truck and trailer toter home parked in there so he could hide out. We parked out front. We didn't care. But, hey, in the back room, they had this big room, Kenny, and they had strippers inside the cages.
USMTS, you're on the road a lot.
A lot.
And you
We get bored.
you're finding all the casinos.
Yeah. Honey, I wasn't there.
He was there.
So anyway, congratulations.
Thank
on
you.
the Turkey
Appreciate it.
Bowl.
And I got a new marketing partner.
Who is it?
Kenny, Coffee with Kenny.
So here's
Kenny become a marketing partner.
we're going to end it like this, but we're going to keep interviewing Charlie.
I'll leave.
There's Charlie over there.
Oh, hello, Charlie.
Yeah, there he
Man
is.
behind the scenes, Charlie.
Okay, I got to say this. So he loves his racetrack like I love my wife. And he wants everybody on the high side because everybody likes the high side. He works so hard to make the high side going in that every time a car goes on the track, pack the track in. So he's got his 4-wheel. And while I ran the Turkey Bowl last year, what did I run, 4th or 5th?
Fourth or fifth.
Yeah, and every time you go on the track, you about run into him because he's making all the cars go to the high side, packing in, get the outside going in. One time I went, and there's swerve. I called him. I said, "I'm going to sponsor your forward. I'm going to give you $1,000." Was it 1,000?
Oh, it's 2,000, but we'll settle for 1,000.
And,
No, it was 1,000.
and I said,
It was
"Let's
1,000.
paint it pink." He goes, "No, I'm going to paint it fluorescent orange." But the people from Wayland and stuff, they heard me talking about you. You're going to get run over. So next year we got to have lights on your four wheel.
And big flags.
So we'll get Wayland to sponsor you.
Yeah, we'll get all kinds of people.
Yeah,
We'll have a sprint car wing on top of my four-wheeler.
Okay, I'm going to finish here.
I'm going to get out of your way.
I love you.
Open your gift later.
What is it?
I can't tell you what it is.
Is it from a
I
trip
enjoy wrapping
joint?
presents. It's not from the shop.
You don't want to open it live on.
Yeah, open it
YouTube?
live.
Let me
Yeah.
see. Let me see.
I love wrapping presents.
I hope it's a T-shirt from your place. Let's see. Oh yeah, 200 mile an hour tape. Let me see here. Hold on, I'll get it. I'm a professional.
Is this your first gift of the year?
This is. Because me and Kim, I say, honey, we're not buying each other presents anymore. What in the world did you do here?
I wrapped it.
And it's wrapped down in there.
I like wrapping presents.
Oh my God, I love this. I love you, Jerry.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I'll do them all.
Now
Are
you
you
got
to blur this out?
No, it's clean.
He's going to go all the way
He
down.
has everything from Amarillo.
He's going to go all the way down to another little. You know, I'm going to Chili Bowl this year.
Good.
It's the 40th running of the Chili Bowl. This son of a bitch.
Anybody got a knife?
Yeah. We got any hunters? I got my razor blades back there. Where's up? Thank you. I always like the real deal hunters like this. You guys are so good at these knives. Earnhardt, one Christmas, Dale Earnhardt Sr. had a friend named Gene Deese. And every Christmas, him and Deese would go all around Concord and Kannapolis. Christmas Eve, you can ask my wife, and he would hand out little pocket knives. I still got it out. So Earnhardt, I would say, I don't know, late 90s. You know, you just be in your pajamas, all of a sudden it'd be Dale Earnhardt Sr. at my front door. I'm living in the double wide.
That'd be cool.
Herman, hand me a pocket knife, and then off he'd go.
So be ready. Next year, he's going to be selling pocket knives.
I think
Mark my words.
I think him and I think them boys were having a good time.
I didn't know he was going to open this live. I might have done a little better.
Let's see what we got here. Maybe it's an invitation to the Turkey Bowl next year. Okay.
Read it, Kenny. Any glasses here? I got some. Hey.
Here, my 200. I have my 200. What we got here? Look at we all got it. Okay. The holly and the ivy. Kenny, thank you for being
Apart.
on my old dirt track. Have a great, happy holiday season. Merry Christmas, Jerry. Love you. What's that say?
I owe you a hoodie. We sold out of hoodies and I couldn't bring your hoodie, so I owe you a
Give
hoodie.
me a hug.
You get an
Give me a hug.
IOU.
Give me a hug.
You ever get an IOU for Christmas?
I love.
I will be shipping your hoodie when I get them.
Do you think my hair's not real, or is it too nice?
It looks good.
See, hold on, say that. My hair looks too good, don't it?
Yes,
Everybody's
very
pissed
good.
off. That they all showed up thinking I had my hair straight up.
So Gerald from Arizona Sports Shirts is supposed to be getting my next round of hoodies, and I'll get you one.
I love you. Thank you,
See
buddy.
you. I'll leave you alone.
Hey, may the Lord be with you.
See you later, buddy.
Here you go, buddy. You can close that.
Can you sign that?
The knife?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I signed it, baby. Let me see here.
Right on the blade.
Hell yeah. Just to let you know, Kelly, I'm overwhelmed too. Okay.
Not really showing it.
Yeah, well, hey, there's that, remember that old commercial, never let them see you sweat? That's it. You know, years ago, I went to, I really wasn't a speaker, but I knew that I had to face my fears. You know, we all have our own little deals,
Most definitely.
right? So I go and I give this speech, and the great Ned Jarrett, Dale and Glenn's dad, Ned Jarrett, NASCAR champion. We leave, and he looked at me, he goes, did you take Dale Carnegie class? And I'm like, thinking, what is Dale Carnegie?
What is that?
Well, it's a place you go to learn how to speak.
Okay.
But I think with me, I just try to overcome my fears. So like when I'm really nervous, I'm like, hey, everybody. And like I'm sweating, but you can't. Okay, so we got done talking about Clint Boyer and him bragging on you. And then we got into your dad. And your dad is great. But I realized that it was two things with me and you. Not to you because you're busy racing. But you see what the one is right here.
The 3 Bs. Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell everybody what you taught me about the 3 Bs.
So, like if you're struggling with your race car, you just check the 3 Bs. You find the stuff that's bent, broke, and bound up, and at that point, you can fix your race car most of the time if it's not handling like you want.
We were signing in for a USMTS race at Marshalltown, and I had 2 race cars at that time, and my Donnie Jumper, impressive race cars. He goes, Herman, why don't you like that car? It was just another car. It was a new car. I said, it just don't have no side by it. It don't grip. So they did something stupid, like cut the clip off and put it back on, and I liked it. But because of you, I work on my car too hard. I'm constantly checking my droop, checking my hind joints, making sure everything's free. And Dick Trickle taught me that years ago too. A car, I mean, to you, what is the most important thing of your race car besides everything?
Everything, every aspect of everything you do, to know everything is within less than a 16th of an inch or within 5 pounds of the load stick, and trying to make sure it's as best as you can be, because you're racing guys that have it the best that they can be, and then if you think you're gonna beat them guys, you gotta have your stuff correct. Sometimes you end up with give you another scientific swag.
No, I love it.
The swag, which is scientific while that yes.
Mm.
But to do that, all of our adjustments are swag.
Yeah.
To try to figure out what's wrong with our race cars to make them go faster. So sometimes you miss, sometimes you get it, but constantly you can win the race. And as a racer, as well as I do, we're still going to make an adjustment because it wasn't right.
Right.
Because
We're trying to make our car perfect.
Perfect.
Brother Rusty once said to me, he goes, Herman, when I was in NASCAR, he'd say, if you try 5 things, when you got people around you, 2 of them better be right. But for the most part, if you try 5 things, you're really happy if 1 works.
Well, and people that maybe doesn't understand racing, we're looking for a half a tenth or a tenth to make our race car better. And it's real easy to lose 2 tenths than find that half a tenth a lot of times.
Yeah. I remember Marshalltown, it was kind of, I don't know, the weather wasn't right, but you were underneath your car, and that's when your mod, the right front lower crossbar was bottoming out real hard. But you told me it's to make that car handle at that time, a while back, 5-6 years ago, you had to have that car just touching a little bit.
You want to touch in to make side bite, make steer, but if it touches too hard, then you shove. So
I mean, you were a gangster. You were all over that.
Oh yes, for sure.
Like, yeah, I mean, you were doing things to make it get down there, stay down there. But anyway, getting back to our dads. So I really liked Broke, Bent, and Bound. Did you ever find yourself wanting to load up, but you had to do something that was a lot?
Never load up, never give up, never quit, ever, for sure. So we bet horns down, got them back up, and won races for the evening with horns that should have been clipped off. And that's part of my problem. I don't know when to just call it quits. And there's sometimes when I should have just pulled off, but I'm not a quitter, so we don't.
See, I can't give up either, almost to a detriment. Like I drive, like my car, my shop, everything. I can't load up unless I make sure everything on that car is right.
Right.
And you're the same way.
And it's kind of life over limb. You want to make sure the inside is right versus the body might not be perfect. But,
yeah, like Larry Phillips, he raced for a living. Larry had his gates taped with black tape, and Dick Trickle's the same way. But the stuff that mattered.
Life over limb. Just make sure the suspension is right.
Life over limb.
Yeah. We don't worry about the dented fender versus making sure the bird cages aren't bound and the pull bar spring is correct.
3Bs, swag,
Life over there.
life over limb.
We can lose a fender, but we don't want to lose the 4-link rod.
Do you have friends that make you aware that you have great comments?
I'm associated with some of the best people in the world. They support me, unbelievable, just like you.
3Bs, swag,
Swag.
life over limb.
Yeah.
It means the body is not that big of a
It
deal,
might not be quite right,
but that hind joint bound up, we can't deal with
yeah,
that.
that hind joint better not be bound up, correct?
Yeah, because that's gonna kill us.
That's gonna keep us out of victory lane.
And then getting in the car was the second thing that drew me to you, because when my dad died, October 30th, 2011. Sure, you know your dad's date. And then you get in that race car, and we got that decal right there. Do you still have your dad's decal?
I don't, but I still rub the panel.
It makes you feel better.
I'm gonna cry, but yeah, I rub that.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I get it. I understand. But we all come from somewhere. Okay. At the end of this year, I want to go back to your championship this year. This hot streak. You won 7 of 8 with your car. Is that right?
I'm not sure the stats on that. We won at the end. We clicked off some wins that we needed to get the job done, and yeah, I think it was somewhere in there. We ended up with 21 wins.
Yeah.
And like I said, we didn't race them at the end because, thank God, our competitor he run a bunch of seconds, and I'm sure
he won by 2 points.
Yeah.
2 points.
It comes down to bonus points with IMCA. It's got a lot of factors, and it just comes down to your bonus points at the end. And it comes down. And one of the championships was a tiebreaker. One of the championships was won from a disqualification, moving a car up.
Oh my God.
In one of the classes. So in IMCA, it's a tight battle when it gets down to the end, because they take your best finishes. Yeah. So that cuts that off, and then the bonus points is what makes the difference of your champion.
Do you have people that start auditing all this at the end of the year?
No, we did throughout the year. We had 2 or 3 people. My sister, Brian Shryock. I mean, we had a sheet.
I would lay in bed and grab my phone and start doing my calculation.
Spreadsheet, and we were off 1 on race pass. It comes down to car count to get your bonus points.
Yes, for us it's over 25.
And it come down to one guy got disqualified one night.
And you didn't know it?
I didn't know it. So that dropped our car count like a couple points. And then that was going to make a difference, or a couple tenths. So if we could get to a certain point, it would gain us that extra point in our bonus points that we needed. So
my Lord.
Yeah, it comes down. It actually not only comes down to points, it comes down to cancel points.
Jesus.
Yes,
okay. So when I think of you, I think of we were somewhere and you about knocked the clip off your car. It was a USMTS race. It was a strange place, front straightaway, heat race. And I'm like, he's done. And you fix it yourself. So when I think of you, I have these snapshots. And then I read up that, who is this guy, Mike?
Mike Howland, Lake Mills Motorsports. He's been associated with us for many, many years.
So you start out owning your stuff, and now you have help?
He owns a stock car, and he owns some of my modified.
I'll be damned.
Yes. So I was pretty fortunate with my stock car. Mike pretty much takes care of it. Ryan takes care of my modified, so it's frustrating for him a lot of times because I'm in this stock car when I should be trying to figure out my modified. So, so we jump it back and forth. We run 2 cars a night. I think feature events 120, so 115 or 20 nights.
Okay, so as a racer, I was talking to Zach Vanderbeek. I'm like, Zach, my God, the manual labor on these stock cars, it just looks like you're just welding and cutting and torching. For me, when I look at it, and growing up being a fabricator, not as hardcore as you, but I'm definitely a fabricator, it looks to me like there's more man hours in a stock car than there is a mod.
It is.
Okay.
Sure. It is. Now, though, Speedway has the aftermarket frames, and that's probably the only reason why I'm building stock cars, because
the whole frame,
the whole thing, yep, the cross
clip,
member, clip, yeah,
well,
the metric frame. So, as dealing with junkyard stuff for as many years as we did, working for Harris and our own stuff, rusty, bent up, sandblast, bent, rusty, moving these big full frames around just out of my comfort zone. Speedway with their aftermarket frame. A lot of people struggling with that, and we've got a few struggles with that frame, but we're getting a handle on it. Makes it much easier to build.
Why I see Ricky Thornton, who is, I watched him come along as a kid, and I was doing some speed TV stuff, and I had a girl named Heather Debut. Heather's from out in Arizona. And she goes, "There's this kid out here named Ricky Thornton, little Ricky." They always call him Little Ricky. Well, he ended up being one of the greats.
No question.
He likes these stock cars. So the bottom line is, if a great driver like Ricky Thornton, what is the deal with stock cars?
They're just fun to drive. So for myself and people that drove stock cars, you're laying on the couch and you're watching. You've got to do Daytona and Talladega.
Yeah.
3 in car, three rows
Deep,
deep, 3 wide, drafting, and you think, God darn, that looks like fun.
Yeah.
That's the closest I'm going to get. I can't imagine I would just give anything to do that, because that I'm sure it was tense, but it had to be a blast in them drafts like that. And that's the stock cars. You hear the guys talk about stock cars.
Yeah.
They're just fun. They're 2 and 3 wide racing. You stuff it in wherever there's a groove.
You can never get away from anybody.
You can't.
I ran that race at Yuma in a stock car, me and Bobby Levine, and we had the time of our life. It felt like we had just enough horsepower to be in control, but I feel like I'm in control, but I could never get away from anybody.
They're so competitive, and that's what makes them fun. Just having to try to figure out how to pass that guy, not in a preferred line, and you only got 15, 20 laps to do it. They're just fun to drive.
All right, so I want to let you know how much I appreciate you coming today. I admire you immensely. Let's end like this. We do talk to each other every once in a while. And you said, okay, I'm coming to the Dome, Herman. I'm bringing this kid down that is a total gangster.
He's a gangster.
Tell me about this. What's his name?
I got goosebumps.
He's that good.
He's up and coming.
Tell me about
We
him.
call him Smoke.
I love this.
Joe Chisholm, the Jim Chisholm, he's kind of made his name. USMTS, good guy, good kid, good family. And I told Joe, if he got invited, I'd haul him to the Dome. I've never taken off in December in 35 years.
Yeah.
This is our busy season.
Well, December's my wife's month. When we became boyfriend and girlfriend, and then I started racing for a living, she says, "Honey, I give you the whole damn year. Can you give me December?" And okay. So
I told him, if he gets invited, I'll haul him down. And Pete Alexander and Brian, my crew guy, like we're sitting watching it last year. Like, we're only 7 hours from there. We need to go. So
only 7.
Smoke got invited. So here we are. He come in the shop the other day, and he had a question on scoring. This kid's all in. If you're running second and you flip over the top of the leader and the back of the car goes first, but your transponder's on the front, will they give me that spot? I got the right driver.
So this is funny.
But the transponders I hear on the axle tube, so we're in good shape.
Every year I come up with a word, and somebody gave me a T-shirt. They call them Kennyisms, and this year I've been using the word gangster. Gangster means you're a badass, like you're really good at what you do.
This kid is the man. He's gonna, it'll be exciting.
Do you like the Dome from a standpoint of a racer?
Personally, for myself, no interest at all. Just watching it, no question. It needs character to have a good racetrack. To watch it be exciting to watch. I've never liked rough racetracks, and I like big half miles where you can be calculated. So I wouldn't be very good at it.
So Kenny Schrader and myself, we do a show called Herman Schrader for Dale Earnhardt Jr. And Schrader said to me, because I knew this, but I didn't know if Schrader was ever going to admit it. Kenny Schrader says that Dome is going to be the largest crowd in dirt racing history, 35 to 38,000 people. With that being said, is the Dome a celebration of dirt racing?
I think it's just, racers we're a whole family, and it's our last chance to get together with our racing family before the holidays. And
the date's right, PRI's next week.
It's all just lines up. Whoever come up with this, was a genius.
Chad Weir said, I'm going from Chad, makes a lot of great parts. And he goes, I'm going to be gone 14 days. He goes, I'm leaving the dome and I'm going straight to PRI. It is great timing.
Just getting in there last night and looking at it. I've been to a lot of events. This is an event. I'm excited. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited.
All right, everybody. All right, listen up, everybody. I want to let you all know that how much we appreciate you. And this is the end of our Kenny conversation with my friend Kelly Shryock. Give him a round of applause. Yes, I admire you. And I want to say this. I recognize that we're opposites. He's hardcore. When I grew up, I didn't have any money. Broke ass. Right down the road here. And I would take soda bottles and tape them on my bicycle. And I'd go up to the 7-Eleven. And I learned when I started racing that somehow I had to find money to do what I love to do. Because I don't have a lot of talent. I had to make myself a race car driver.
Most definitely.
So that's the reason the way I am. I got to talk. I got to run my mouth. I got to have sponsorship. So they'll give me money. And this is me. And opposites attract. I love you. You're a complete badass. And I'll believe it when I see it. If you really just have fun next year.
I'm going to have fun.
I'm going to have fun.
I have fun too.
Are you going to have fun too, buddy? Yeah. All right. So I'm going to have fun next year. You're going to have fun next year. And Kool-Aid Kelly, everybody.
With Kelly.
Kool-Aid with Kelly. Hey, listen, thank you so much, Kelly.
We got to go and load.
Go and load. What time is it, everybody? What time is it?
10:17.
10 o'clock in the morning is all it is?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm going to sleep good tonight. I told Kelly, I said, Kelly, can you be here from 9:30 to 10:30? Yeah, but that's racers. We're already nervous. I don't think the dome don't open until noon. But, by the time you stop, you should probably leave. All right, everybody. Until the next Kenny conversation, we'll see you next time. Say goodbye, everybody. Bye. Can you stretch that to 45 minutes?
Well, I was gonna say,
Do we need more?
well, so we're at 48.
We got to get.
But we had probably a 5 to 6 minute. Remember when it was an issue?
Yeah.
So I was thinking when you're.
Okay, you go, and I'll finish it off with somebody here.
I'm sure you will.
We got to get to 45 minutes for it to be on dirty mode.
Okay.
Kelly. Yeah,
Kelly, thanks a lot.
You betcha. Thank you.
you can edit all this, right?
Oh yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah.
We are live though, so nobody do anything.
We're live. Okay. Oh, what do you got for me? All right. Thank you, Kelly.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Kelly.
it.
That was awesome.
Yeah. So Dale Jr., he says, Herman, we got to have this 45 minutes to get on. Come sit down. Anybody want to come sit down with me? I will. Come sit down here, buddy. All right. So, look, come over here. Say hi to all your friends.
Hi guys.
Well, I can mic him up.
Hold on, we're gonna mic you up. Yeah, so they can hear you. Yeah.
Right here.
Right.
I got you. No, you're good. You're good. Perfect.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you some questions. Okay.
Okay.
Where are you from?
That's Kentucky.
You're from Kentucky?
Yep.
I love Kentucky. Morgantown, Kentucky. I run a dirt track up a hill there. Do you know where Morgantown is?
No, I don't.
What racetrack do you like in Kentucky?
I like Taker.
I like Churchill Downs. They race horses there.
Yeah, it is.
God, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you like dirt racing?
Yeah, I like both. I like dirt racing and NASCAR racing.
Yes. Yeah, I raced both. Do you know who I am?
Yep. What's Wallace?
That's right. He said I'm Rusty Wallace. You got it wrong. Hey, no, I love this. And let me explain this. This is a great conversation because I was in a restaurant about a week ago, and there are some men that think that brothers don't love each other. And they're like, hey, Rusty, huh? And I'm like, buddy, it's okay. So my name is Kenny, and I love my brother Rusty. Rusty Wallace. He's a NASCAR champion, and he's my big brother. Yeah, and I love Rusty. But I find it amazing. Do you have a brother?
Yeah, the name is Derek.
Do you like him?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love him.
Yeah, well, people try to tease me that I wouldn't be where I'm at without my brother. I'm like, that's right. And so men are manly. They want to think they do it all themselves, but we have help, don't we?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so I have help from my brother Rusty. I love Rusty. My brother Mike. I love my brother Mike. So do you have one brother?
Yeah, one brother,
You got any sisters?
one sister.
One brother, one sister.
One brother, the name is Derek Stevens.
Yeah.
Two to my sister Emily, then my dad's daughter.
All right. Okay, Charlie, what we're going to do is we're going to take this mic off him and we're going to interview him.
Perfect. Also, I can splice in you and I for 5 minutes talking about the lawsuit. Also,
Okay. All right.
45. Either way.
I love you.
Love you too, sir.
You're welcome. All right. You're awesome, buddy. Now you come on up here for a little bit. Get up here. I love you all very much. Come here, young man. Let's see.
Let's give him a hand.
All right. Okay, so what's your name?
Paxton Rhea.
Paxton. Paxton?
Yes.
That's a great name. All right, you gave me this T-shirt,
Yes.
and this shirt you're wearing. Okay, to the front, Jeffrey.
Rhea.
Is that who's that?
My dad.
Your dad? Where's your dad? Come here, Dad. Oh, you got a fast shaft. I love fast shaft. Look here. Come over behind us. Okay, is fast shaft still in business?
Yeah, they make a lot of drive shafts.
Well, I used to run fast shaft, and then Pat Fagan left, and I didn't hear any more about him. So fast shaft's still going.
Yeah.
See that hat? Okay, it says to the front. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the fans at Talladega when Earnhardt would come by. To the front. I love that part. So is he going to race?
He does race, sir.
You race. So you're going to be you are a race car driver. Where are y'all from?
Michigan.
Michigan, baby. Didn't it?
What part?
Ohio.
OH.
Okay, let's do it like this. We're going to do it twice. Okay, Michigan. Ohio. Charlie. So we just had the big college game. Hey, in college, does Ohio get the best of Michigan or does Michigan get the best of Ohio?
For about 20 years, Ohio State was running the show until about the last 4 or 5 years.
Michigan?
Michigan had that run under Harbaugh for about 4 years.
Yeah.
Until this year. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, good. Okay. I think Charlie can. Hey, we got a fan. Come on.
He's a racer too.
A high side hustler. Baby, you a racer too? Look right here. Look here. Look, we got Fager. Now, Jason Fager's got a Kenny Shore paint job. Get in close. Show your shirt. Can you get in there? There you go. All right. And now listen, if we take a picture, do you think one of these three are going to be like Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell? Who's going to be the best out of all three here? All of you raise your hand.
Decision.
Humble.
They're humble. Are you guys racers? You like? All right.
Good deal.
Who's going to not the I forgot. Where everybody runs? It's the shootout. Thank you. The shootout. What kind of car do y'all run? I love it.
I race many.
You gonna be a race car driver?
He's a go-kart.
You race go-karts. Right. What do you think, Charlie?
Perfect. We're good.
We're good to go. All right, everybody. This is good. Dirty Mo Media, we hope.
Yes.
And they're going to hear the great conversation with Kelly Shryock. I'm going to get back to signing autographs.
Zeta.
And love you all so much. Until next Kenny Conversation. Say goodbye, everybody.
It's taking a minute. I pressed N. They won't let us